Hey everybody, welcome back to our next installment of our podcast. We're your hosts. I'm Dahan.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Demin. And before we start, um, I know one of our previous podcasts talked about it, but they finally came in. I got my planners. This one says, hold on, I can't read it backwards. And that's all at the end of my dream. Remember when Luffy revealed his dream to his crew?
Yeah. Hmm.
And then
What
I
are
went
the
a little bit
page?
overboard, but I bought a couple additional ones. These has like little cherry blossoms with Chopper holding his flag and stuff. And you see this one, you have like an L like flying
Oh.
to the moon.
Oh, so those aren't
I
like
went a little bit
extra
overboard.
paper inserts. Those are actual planners.
Yeah, these are actually planners. So this one's like the regular day planner. So they have every day of the month for 2026. I haven't opened this yet, but this is weekly, so it shows like 1 week at a time. So it's like all 7 days, so it's longer. This one's all in Japanese, but I like the cover, so I bought it. It's the
Hmm.
same as the green one. I went a little bit overboard, but just wanted to show you what it looked like.
So you haven't started using it because it's obviously in
Yeah, it's
2026.
2026. I bought the 2025 version without a cover, just to see if I liked keeping up. And it's fun. I do
Hmm.
do it, and it's something that my wife and I do together because
Hmm.
she likes it a lot. We bought all these stickers and stuff, so it's
Hmm.
cool. So I decided to go for the 2026 versions, and I
Hmm.
went a little bit overboard.
Actually, I kind of because I wanted to learn how to draw, and I did get like a sketch pad or whatever, but it's kind of big,
Mhm.
so I don't know. Maybe I'll look for like a small little notepad thing. But yeah.
Yeah, they
Oh.
call it like journaling and stuff. You can buy that, and then there's like covers you can put on front of it or whatever. But yeah, like I said before, I was really into pens, but I had nothing to do with the pens. And then I figured this is a good way to do
Hmm.
it, instead of doing it on my phone, or you can do both or whatever. It's just a good way to get my handwriting and stuff like better.
Hmm. Okay. Well, yeah, that seems pretty cool. I get, yeah, very niche, nerdy thing, but
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But yeah, I guess to move on to actual topics that we're talking about. Marvel Rivals. I know that game is. I wouldn't say it's not dead. It's definitely not dead. Every, I think, big game that releases has that initial hype,
Hmm.
and then after a while, the people who actually really like that game stay. So I think they found Marvel Rivals has found their group after what, like 3 or 4 months of the game being out or something.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's they announced Marvel Rivals Halloween PvE mode.
Oh yeah, heard about
Um,
this.
yeah, so like for I guess what do you think about like a shooter style like PvE kind of thing? Because
No, I love it. Yeah, it's like a zombies mode. So the main reason I played Call of Duty back in the day was because of zombies, and I loved it.
Mhm.
Yeah, cooperative, just killing zombies. It was just a lot of fun. Hopefully, it's like that. Um, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
really, really looking forward to it.
I remember yeah, we used to play a lot of zombie mode because it was, PvE, you get to play with friends. It sort of reminded me for all you 80s, 90s kids, 007 GoldenEye on N64. You would
Mm.
like go to someone's house and play like four player sort of. That was, 1v1v1v1 kind of thing. But it reminded me of that because you're just sitting there chilling, killing zombies and stuff. So I'm actually pretty excited for this PvE mode. I know it's probably, I don't know if it's gonna be like streaming worthy because people like to watch PvP other than PvE, but for people who like, I like first person shooters and I wish there was more PvE versions of first person shooters like Borderlands and stuff that had like good story or just fun modes like this. So I'm actually looking really forward to it.
Mm.
It sucks though, because there's only 5 heroes that they announced for it, which is Thor, Blade, Magic, Jeff, and the Punisher.
Mm.
I do wish
Yeah.
there was more, but it could be the story that they're trying to tell with it. So,
Yeah,
and it's cool because
it's
I think it pushes you towards maybe trying someone you haven't thought about trying before.
yeah, hopefully they're not I Side note, when you brought up GoldenEye, I was like, dude, you're just explaining Marvel Rivals essentially. But yeah,
No, but it wasn't online. You were
yeah, but
playing with your
you're
friend.
talking about PvP still, which is essentially Marvel Rivals. You're solo, but I just thought that was funny. But yeah, uh, yeah, I was a little disappointed in the 5 limited characters right now because I know it's not. People aren't sure if it's going to be a permanent thing. It's just for a Halloween campaign that they have going on, but hopefully, uh, it is permanent or they keep doing installments, updating it because I think there's an actual story that goes along with this mode.
Yeah.
Because you travel through different maps and all that stuff, and it's gonna bring me back because I haven't played Rivals in well over a month, 2 months, and yeah, so since the season with when Emma Frost came out, I started slowly not playing anymore. But yeah, this is exciting. It releases in about a week, so towards right before Halloween, obviously because the Halloween theme. So yeah, looking forward to it and getting back in the game,
Yeah,
at
it
least on the
comes out
PV
next
side.
week, I think. October 23rd.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll be out of town, so I have to maybe pick it up when I get back.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool. But
you can
yeah,
let me know how it is.
I'm probably gonna play Blade or something in this event.
Hmm.
But yeah, I do. I'm not sure if they had like the budget or the time to do like a full story campaign like Borderlands or something like really long. But these little blips of event modes and stuff of like PV content, I hope they continue to do that and
Hmm.
just drop it every so often.
Yeah.
Because that'd be pretty cool. Because they have a lot of content to like make that all the comic book stories and stuff. I just do know it probably takes a little bit of time to like code all
Hmm.
that, but
Yeah.
cool stuff.
And yeah, it seems cool. I'm probably gonna use magic. I always want to get good with her, but I know she's very
Mm.
hard technical player to use, so I stuck with essentially just tanks because I am not a patient person, so I just like to YOLO in. I know you're not supposed to do that, but mm, I like to. Yeah.
Yeah, that was my playing style and stuff before too. Like,
Hmm.
if I ever chose like a DPS character in like Overwatch or something, because I played that for a little bit, I'll just feel myself inching further and pushing in the front lines with a tank, not even realizing it sometimes. So like the tank slash DPS characters are usually like my go-to now, just because I'm supposed to be up there for the most part.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
yeah. And then we talked about like AI kind of stuff in the past. But very recently in New York Comic Con, DC Comics, um, president, president and publisher Jim Lee. For those in the comic book space, know who Jim Lee is. Probably very famous artist and stuff. Um, that he announced that the company um, will not support AI generated storytelling or artwork, not now or ever. So they took a hardline stance on all that kind of stuff. Like, what do you think about that? Was it a smart move for them, or do you think he's lying, or do you think? Yeah, just what are your thoughts?
I mean, I think he's probably being genuine, but not ever. And I don't know, you can never really make absolute statements because it seems like AI is not gonna go anywhere, and they might use AI in the future just to supplement some certain stuff. Like if artists get overwhelmed, like, hey, can you just do the background or something? I don't know. I mean, it's not the greatest thing, but they're there to make money, so you just never know. Someone else above him could just make the decision.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a really good stance to take. That's what a lot of fans like. The fans of comic books love their authors and they love their artists, and the colorers and shaders and all that stuff. But to say like not now, not ever, money talks kind of thing. Um, and I would like take for example like Hasbro or Wizard of the Coast specifically. They almost every every time someone says something so hardline stance, years later, um, and something happens, and they're like, "Hey, I thought you said you weren't gonna do this," and then you said this in the past, and they ended up doing it. With AI being just in its infancy, new, it's hard for me to believe the not ever part. Not now, sure, but not ever. I don't know. Maybe in the comic book space, maybe the artists and stuff, maybe the colors they won't AI, but maybe they'll upload that and put in shading as an AI or something, or whatever to try and cut down costs or time on that part. Or not really related to comics, but um, like I said in the past, like they can use AI to generate DC cartoons for kids, and then the story will be all there, the action, the drawing, all that kind of stuff. They're not going to use AI for that. I mean, for a kids show like that, I mean, I don't think they'll care.
Yeah. No, and it's just funny how you say the fans like the response, but comics have been struggling, so even the fans like it. It's not a entirely big base. So it's, I don't know,
Yeah.
it's inevitable. I just feel like just AI.
Or like when if I or not I wouldn't say if when AI gets to that level where like an artist like Greg Capullo can just draw something and upload it to like an AI model and then like, hey, draw me similar Batman pages doing this using this art style, and it can mimic like a whole comic book. I can see that happening, but they would have to pay Greg Capullo, you know, dividends or whatever every time they use his AI generated art in a comic book, and then he would have to sign off on it. It'll cut back on him having to, not sleep and finish a comic book or whatever, maybe retire, spend more time with his kids, and just collect a passive paycheck like that. I don't know. They're not going to pay the man fully like what he does now, but that might be a thing that they can offer in the future. Just an idea. I don't know how well received that's going to be, but this is I'm talking about when AI gets pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, it's fairly decent now. I keep asking it questions about random stuff, and I'm
Yeah, it's
trusting
pretty
it.
good at answering stuff, but
Yeah.
doing that kind of stuff, it's inevitable, man.
I mean, it's like that Will Smith thing. You remember Will Smith eating spaghetti?
Oh yeah.
Have you seen that?
And then
Yeah.
even Drake, he released a song and it was AI generated. They just
Oh.
used his voice and created a song out of it.
Hmm.
And that was sometime last year.
Yeah. Nope.
But yeah, and I guess our next thing, obviously for all you gaming nerds out there, and Pokemon fans, Pokemon Legends ZA came out. What are your thoughts on it? I know you start playing a little bit. What are your thoughts?
So when the first Legends one, Legends Arceus, however you pronounce it, came out, I didn't know it was gonna be like that. I thought it was just the next line of the next iteration of the Pokemon series. So the gameplay threw me off a little bit, but now that I knew that this one was part of the Legends and it's gonna be a similar playstyle, I wasn't as shocked by it. And I haven't played a long time. It was mainly through the tutorial. I think I might still be in like a tutorial phase. Um,
Mm.
but so far I've been enjoying it. I I think I like the battle system where everything's on like a time based sort of thing instead of using you can only use a move like 5 times or whatever. Um,
Yeah,
and positioning kind of matters because if you're using like water blast, he has to be a certain point close to you, but he can be further away from the opponent. But if you want to use tackle, he has to work ways up to the opponent to use tackle. So yeah, it's a little bit of strategy placement on your part as a trainer because he follows you around. Um,
yeah. That's the part I need to get used to because I didn't look into this game before, and when you told me that you can dodge, I thought your Pokemon has like a dodge mechanic to dodge. I was like, that's overpowered. I have to be dodging every single move, but it's you dodge from getting hit
Yeah.
from the Pokemon.
Yeah.
But there's also strategy too, because like when you cast a move, it takes time a little bit. So like if an opponent is casting a move, you can sort of like tell your Pokemon to use his move, but over here, and then it'll miss.
Mm.
That move will hit the spot you were standing at. I think some of the moves are act like that. So I think that's like a timing thing or dodging thing that you can maybe exploit, or
Mm.
maybe it was intentional. So that's what I figured out. I don't really do it like that. I sort of just stand there and mash the buttons for right
You
now
just muscle
because
through
it's
it.
not these Legends ones. They're fun in the way that it's not. You're not gonna run into like a random trainer who has all your weaknesses like readily available or whatever. But it's not like those games are that hard anyway. The gym badges kind of stuff. But yeah, for this one, it's I do think it is fun, but it's not like, at least right now, hugely difficult.
Mm.
Especially the battle system, the night battle system. I do like that concept. Um, and oh man, I had a thought, but um, oh yeah, I do like the whole timer of the moves instead of like the PowerPoints or whatever it's called, the PP. Um, compared, but um, I totally lost what I was gonna say next. But
So who's on your? Do you have a like a set Pokemon you're gonna be using yet, or?
yeah, so I picked Totodile as my starter, and he's
Mm-hmm.
gonna stay on my team. I had this issue with Legends Arceus where I caught all the alphas. All the alphas that I wanted on my team. Yeah, I got Chikorita. I'm a little bit mad. I maybe want to buy one of those at Pokemon Center. They have it for sale. I might just buy Tepig also while I'm at it.
Hmm.
But yeah, I'm hoping I don't replace all my Pokemon with like alphas, and then as has my little Feraligatr. But I'm hoping I can catch it later. But I am trying to use Pokemon I've never used before. I did. I'm try. I caught Budew and evolved it to um. I don't know. I forgot the
Roselia.
second Rosa. No. Oh
Roserade
yeah,
is.
Rosalina, and then Rosa Raid. Yeah,
Yeah.
but she, it was on my team in Legends Arceus, so I think I'm gonna drop them and use Chestnut, the Pokemon we talked about in the tier list.
Chespin.
Um, Chespin as my grass
Hmm.
type, because I
Maybe it'll
I
change your
also do
opinion.
think, huh?
Maybe it'll change your opinion of him.
Yeah, I just trying to use Pokemon, and it's a starter and stuff because I'm further in the game than you, so I don't want to spoil like what Pokemon I have in
No,
case
it's
you want
fine.
to find out for yourself.
No, it's fine. You
But
can
I
just
did
say.
Phoenix is on my team too.
Oh.
Because I think it's gonna be my fairy type because at the final form it's fire fairy. And then I had Talonflame or Fletchling.
Mm-hmm.
And I always wanted to use it, so it's flying fire, but I have Charmander. So I think I'm gonna
Oh.
use Charmander because Charizard is flying fire, obviously. And I realized when I picked him, I've never used a Charmander in any of my parties other than the original Pokemon Red. That's it. I've
Hmm.
never had him on my team. I never caught him in any other games. I usually like after the Elite Four and then the Elite Four and then maybe the final boss or whatever. I usually sort of quit the game. Um, so I've never. I was like, man, I really need to use Charizard. I've never used him in any kind of new gen Pokemon, so he's probably gonna be on my team, and I
Hmm.
have to get rid of Talonflame.
Is it hard to catch those starters? Like I don't know.
So Phoenix and I forgot his name, dude.
Chespin.
Chespin, they're from like a side quest. So
Oh.
if you do all those side quests, you'll probably run into it, and then they like join your team. That's how I also got Heracross, but
Oh.
Heracross is almost on every single one of my and so yeah, almost on every single one of my teams. So I had to put him away. In this game, it's the alphas or the Pokemon seems harder to catch than it did in Arceus, at least to me. You can't do the whole hack hiding in the bush and just spam Pokeballs at it till you catch it. I tried that and it has not worked for some of the alphas.
Hmm. Dang.
So yeah, I'm
Okay.
still dwindling down on my list, but I think I have an idea. Oh, I do want Tyrantrum too.
Is that the spider one?
No, it looks look it up. It's a two stage Pokemon, but it's a rock ground Tyrannosaurus.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it has like spiky like neck thing. It
yeah,
looks
yeah, yeah.
so cool. I The first time I saw it was when I was watching um the Elite Eight Ash Ketchum like finally
Hmm.
winning. I was like, who is that Pokemon? I looked it up. There's like no Pokemon cards of him. There's like three cards, but I thought he looked cool. So I think he's gonna be my Tyranitar in this game.
Hmm. Okay, yeah.
But I don't know if you looked at the Pokedex yet or if you decided on your team.
No, I just know Tyranitar is gonna be on it. But so far, it's just
Yeah.
I'm way in the beginning, so it's just the beginning. I'm like, yeah, I have Fletchling, the bunny thing because of Rock Smash. I caught an Abra, Pichu, Kakuna, and the Scatterbug, and the sheep thing. So yeah, I haven't really decided.
Oh,
I just use
Mareep
whoever.
is pretty good.
Yeah, I just use whoever
Yeah.
I've caught, and I haven't really swapped anyone out yet.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna use Abra or not because
Yeah. I always liked when I get Abra, I was like, I'm put him on my team, but I've never used him on
hmm
any of my teams. But I do have him also.
hmm
I think it's the second. I don't like the ones that you have to trade because I play solo. Like,
hmm
how am I supposed to get a? I know they have mechanics in the game now where you can like digitally trade and get like
oh
Pokemon. But I think, but like, how am I supposed to get a Gengar? I think,
well that's
or like
why
a
you can trade with
Alakazam.
me.
I guess, but I don't like relying on that. So Pokemon, I like those kind of Pokemon, but also like I don't level them up because it's like they can't evolve.
I mean that's what we did on the first one. We had to buy that link cable and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but with your limited gameplay, what do you think of the game so far?
I'm easily pleased, so I think I like it. Um, yeah, I've been seeing a lot of reviews that it's just
Hmm.
uh not great because a lot of content's in the DLC, or you gotta, I don't know, I heard something about you gotta do PvP to do some of the extra content, which is, it's like, what the heck was that? What's up? Like, what?
Yeah,
So I don't know
my
what that
friend at
means.
work told me about it. You actually have to do PvP. I guess you earn points, like the night battle, and then that's how you unlock at least Lucario's Mega Evolution,
Oh,
which sucks.
so
'Cause,
I'm just gonna
he's
fight
like a
you the
fan
whole
favorite.
time.
Yeah, I mean, I think we could. I don't know how PvP is gonna work. But yeah, it's to me the gameplay. I mean, I'm like you. Um, I'm pretty simple, and I think it's fun. But I also understand. I didn't fully read these negative reviews, but I sort of agree that it's not like worth $70 because it
Oh,
still feels like Arceus to me. They literally took the battle system, that gameplay, took away the PP, added a timer, and it's like it's that like the when they fight, the flow of the fight still feels like Arceus.
no,
It's
people
not really like
loved Arceus
smooth.
though.
Yeah, but it's not like better than Arceus. It's the same.
Oh.
You know what I mean? It's still some of the moves still like when you use it, you see a little like lag delay or
Hmm.
whatever. Maybe because I'm still on the Switch One and Arceus is on the Switch One. I don't know how Switch Two is,
Oh
but it
yeah.
still feels the same when you battle. Nothing about it's different. So it almost feels like a reskin of the same game
Hmm.
to me,
That's
but without the
interesting.
annoying catch 10 of this Pokemon to complete this Pokedex. You know what I mean? Without that.
I mean, there is a thing, the whatever the researchers requests,
Yeah, yeah, that
you get
catch.
TMs that
Yeah,
way, so it's
yeah. I
there.
thought the exact same thing when that happened. I was like, oh, geez. So I might not be completing that,
Oh,
depending on how annoying it is.
yeah. I mean, I say I am, but usually those kind of stuff makes me just quit the game
Hmm.
early and not finish it. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
and then I just want to do the main missions and forget about all that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I understand the negative reviews. It honestly does feel like almost like a reskin of Arceus to me.
Okay. Well,
But the DLC might change that. So
yeah, but DLC is like $30 or something, right?
yeah, I don't know,
Mm,
probably.
I don't know. Yeah,
But
we'll
I
see.
again, I am enjoying it because a lot of these Pokemon I've never played with. So
Hmm.
other than Charmander, but it just blew my mind when I thought about it. I was like, I've only used this guy on my team once.
No, I played Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee, and yeah,
Yeah, I didn't play any of those.
yeah. I didn't finish it, but yeah,
Mm.
it was I got the three starters and they were just on my team.
Mm.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know, let us know what you guys think of ZA.
Yeah.
And
Are you on board, or you guys don't think it's worth it?
yeah, and I think it's gonna be a short episode this week because not a lot of time. But one more thing I want to bring up, just because uh, I'm into X-Men and Age of Apocalypse was one of my favorite
Mm.
stories. So there's a new Age of Apocalypse ish kind of thing called Age of Revelations, where it's a mixture of Age of Apocalypse and I think Days of Future Past, and that event's going on right now. And I just wanted to bring it up and say that it seems pretty interesting, but we'll see how if it sticks to landing or not. But yeah, just something
Yeah.
I
Are
wanted
you
to
guys
bring
a
up.
fan of Cypher? I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, Cypher's the main. I guess he's the Apocalypse character in this one somehow. But yeah, just something I wanted to bring up because I'm into it. I'm actually
Mm.
into the Absolute line from
Yeah, I
DC
actually really
now.
want to get into that too. Like,
It's it's really really interesting, like the way that they're doing it. It's
yeah,
like, man, this universe is like fucked up.
yeah. And then I heard the Ultimate Universe is ending again.
Really?
For
Oh,
Marvel. Yeah, I read that somewhere on Reddit. I don't know if it was meant to be, or maybe sales wasn't that good or something, but I heard the Ultimate Universe is ending again. I do hear Ultimate Spider-Man is pretty good though, so I might have to check
oh.
that out.
So how are they gonna bring Miles back to the main
I don't
universe?
know. I hope he comes back. It's weird having two Spider-Mans, and then they have to create another Spider-Verse
Why is it
thing
weird
to.
having two Spider? There's always been multiple Spider-Men. Like, do you have any
That's
clones
true.
Peter's
Like
had?
Ben,
This,
right? Yeah, but yeah, those are like clones. That's a whole like clone saga thing.
yeah, but there's
Um,
all these Spider people.
but because like Ghost Spider is also really popular too, so now y- he's just gonna have to many more Spider Verse events that's gonna happen if they don't somehow bring Spider. They will never bring Spider Gwen to the 616.
Hmm.
I don't think that would literally piss on Gwen Stacy's grave, dude. If they
Yeah.
did that. But yeah, bringing Miles back would be cool. I hope they do. He's probably, I would say, like my favorite Spider Man.
Miles?
I can't say that.
Oh, it's not the
I
Peter
can't say that. Yeah, it obviously is Peter. It's like almost like saying if you're into Power Rangers, who's your favorite Power Ranger? It's probably gonna be the Green Ranger. Like it's like
or the
that.
White
That's how many
Ranger.
Spider-Mans there are.
Yeah.
But
Hmm.
so yeah, Peter is there, but Miles is he's really cool, man.
I don't know why. Growing up, I think this is the '90s cartoon where they had the crossover, all the Spider-Man, and Scarlet Spider or Ben Riley one
Yeah,
showed
I
up.
remember Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, that cartoon.
Yeah, I really liked it because he had the impact webbing. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yes.
But
Yeah,
his,
and he
yeah,
had it for that time. He had the cool hoodie and stuff.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
now you look at it, it's not that great of a costume, and his little
yeah. You can
ankle
definitely
like
tell it's 90s.
stuff. Yeah, it's like weird. But I don't know why. He was my favorite growing up, but now I
Yeah.
don't know. Ben Riley seems
Now he's sort
like
of a big
yeah, he's like an asshole or something.
big douche.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of thing.
So, mm,
So,
trying.
what's up?
Yeah. So I was trying to think of Into the Spider Verse if there was another Spider Man that I really liked.
Mm,
Yeah, I don't know.
mm,
Penny Parker seems cool, but she just
yeah.
talks to spiders, I guess.
I need to look her up. I do like how she has like a robot, but does she have spider powers, or is she just like the Tony Stark, just making robots that
No,
has
she's like
spider
a
powers?
Tony Stark because
Okay.
I think she's
Yeah, I didn't
friends
think
with
she could
this
climb on walls and stuff.
spider. She's friends with this like an actual spider. I think she can talk to spiders or something. When I remember, and
Okay.
it helps her in this suit or powers her in this suit or something like that.
Mm,
Yeah,
okay.
it's weird. Yeah, but yeah, sorry guys. I
Cool.
think that might be it for this week. Running out of
Yeah, I didn't
time.
really have a whole lot of interesting topics that we like that we wanted to
Yeah,
talk about.
but one thing I don't know if you want to do this. I don't know why. I just want to start reviewing books or just reviewing
Yeah,
stuff. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll bring that in to the pod.
like books or comic books.
Both. We can just choose something
Okay.
to read, like because we do read, we have read and do plan on reading. A bunch of
Mhm.
stuff, books, comic books, whatever.
Yeah, comic books will be easier because it's faster to read, but
We just do both.
I'm
It's not
down.
like
I like doing both. I
yeah.
read books and then I'm into comic books,
Hmm.
so
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Just let us know if you guys would be interested in that kind of thing. But yeah, I don't know if there's anything else, any other topics that you had in mind.
nah, that was it for me for this week that,
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
cool with. So,
All right. Well, I guess that's it from us. We'll see you guys next time.
yep.
Peace.
Catch you guys later.